Hello, you might be thinking, Justin, what's with all this stuff in your garage? Well, yeah, about that. So it's been real cool. It was real cool yesterday, about like 12 hours cleaning out the basement and all this stuff. So anyway, basically our sump pump stopped because our GFI outlet shorted. The electric company that did our electric, you guys, company that will not be named, is just the hardest company to deal with, and they're super rude on the phone and they like to start problems for no reason. Anyway, now that that's done, we keep a positive mind, positive thinking, positive results, right? Let's go to the gym. What's crazy is how much he begs me to get him out of working, dude. He just begs me to come visit him at work, and then don't do that humping stuff towards me.
Bro, here's the thing, he came in there.
That was a pretty jolly good workout today. You guys probably hear a bunch of noise from fans in our basement. It's because, you know, there was flooding in our basement. Roll the clip. We got flooding all up in here. It's just a crazy freaking mess. Now we got to get rid of that couch and all those things over there. The worst part is we don't even know where the flooding is coming from. That's the toughest thing, is we can't even we don't know. I don't see, there's water coming, it looks like there's moisture coming from the cracks of the foundation of the freaking brick. See, this is why I need a bunker house. I need one of those conspiracy theorist bunker house where none of this shit, I don't know, man. Whatever. We'll put our faith in God. It's gonna work out. I'm gonna try to keep a positive attitude because it really does nobody any service or any good to just keep complaining about it and worrying about it. I'm a believer in God. I believe that He is going to help us through and through. So anyway, we went to this place called Forage Kitchen by our house. Let me show you guys what's in here. There are Brussels sprouts, there's romaine lettuce, sweet potato, carrots, beets, double chicken, hot honey chicken. There's black rice. It's the meathead bodybuilder's dream right here. You've never seen a meal like this, dude. I got a meal prep today, guys. There's so much to be done. Whenever I'm in doubt and I have nothing to eat, I go to this place because it's just clean food. They don't use seed oils. They use all good ingredients. Farm to table type shit. You heard? Farm to table type shit. It's Monday. Yesterday, we did zero meal prep. We did not get anything done in terms of this because of the flooding. Almost 8 p.m. on a Monday after work, when I do not want to do this, we're outside getting the meal prep done. Thank goodness for the griddle. I'm not gonna lie, griddles are exactly where it's at. You can just literally get it all done in one go. We just got, I don't even know how many pounds of chicken thighs this is. Chicken thighs, and then 4 pounds of ground beef, all done in, I think, like 30 minutes, which is pretty wild. So babe made it home. I lost one of these, one of my DJI mics at the gym, and because I was meal prepping and stuff, she went to go get it for me, so that was super duper nice of her. Look, I'm looking at you guys, looking at me, looking at you. Look at it. Wow, that's so cool. Because I'm like looking at them, look at us. So like they're looking at us, but I'm looking at us. So we're both watching us right now. We're all of us are watching us. I'm high. Today's been a stressful day, but it's been a good one. We're straight chilling. Just getting the work done, bro. Anyway, ground beef, cheese, watermelon, a bunch of it. Do not sleep on this special sauce. All right, guys, for the end of the video, I just kind of wanted to talk to you about some stuff that's been on my mind. And what's been on my mind is that the world is a freaking crazy place right now. And to be a victim is like the worst position that you can be in. I truly believe right now is the time that everyone should be thinking about how to get well, how to be in their best health, how to be the most physically fit possible. Can you defend yourself? All these different things. And it's going to make me sound crazy, but these are the things that I truly believe in. And by no means do I believe in living in fear. I live by faith every single day. I am not afraid of man. I'm not afraid of any of that because I know that the Lord's got me. But one thing that I will say is that you'll never ever be upset with being prepared. You will never regret being prepared. I try to tell people that all the time, right? And if you pay attention at all to what's going on in the world, you will know, like, you should be prepared for just about anything. There's flooding going on across the entire world. There's been 100, you know what's in 100 days. There's so much craziness right now. And obviously, you can't focus on it all the time. There's chronic illness seems to be spreading like crazy. You can't focus on all the negatives all the time because it's bad for your mental health. But being prepared, again, is always the best thing. So my opinion is with all this and why I chose to take more of the positive mindset route with the basement, although it sucks, it's a terrible situation, is try to be positive because being negative is not going to solve any of the issues in any of these realms. Any of these realms, being negative will never solve the freaking issue. So try to stay positive and figure out solutions because if you're a positive mind, you're solution based. If you're not in a positive mind, you're not solution based. And that's where a lot more problems can come in. I believe that for those of you guys that have been here for a while, the direction of this channel is not really going to be like POTS related. I want to post more. I want to be more creative with the things I'm putting out there and talk more about like my actual life and how we live and what we do. And it's not like POTS isn't really like a huge part of my life anymore, to be totally frank with you guys. And I don't think that a lot of you guys should be identifying with it either, to be real. So a lot of this is going to be like challenges on my channel and just like normal daily life stuff, right? We live a pretty crazy life. We live a very like fitness and health forward life. So you're going to get a lot of your health and wellness things still from here. But a lot of our life is very active, very family oriented and stuff like that. So it's probably going to turn more into like a vlog. For those of you guys that have been around for the live streams or the past couple of videos, I've talked about POTS coaching. I'm still doing that. I've done a bunch of it recently, but I keep running into the same issues with POTS people, to be totally real. And so if you want to inquire on coaching, feel free to, but just know that there's a high probability I will say no if I don't feel that you are actually going to follow through and going to be a good fit. And with that, I hope that you guys stay around for the channel. I hope that you stick around to see more of like our actual life and join with us. With all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.